Well, as we've outlined today, there are some problems. We've identified that sometimes we don't have the connections, or we can't find people who share our interests and beliefs. We don't know how to bring people together, where to travel, who to travel with, or how to continue to pass on that faith legacy. And that's why I've put together this roadmap to help you make those connections and intentionally progress through networking and building and multiplying those connections. So as I briefly introduced them before, our membership has a course and tools to help you move through these stages. And the first one being to establish your first connection. Join our new member meetups and send your first friend request. Then you get to explore with shared interests, joining communities or clubs based around travel hobbies, and multiply from 1 to 3 connections. Then you get to start leading some of your own, like Chrissy shared. She is hosting a book club, and she's helping to welcome new members and help them feel at home. Then we move to the Wayfarer, where you're joining trips with some of the people that you've gotten to know and get to experience God's creation together. Then we have our guide. They plan adventures, welcome new members, and actually go on the adventure together. And then our trailblazers, who are mentoring others, sharing success stories, and helping people continue to move the needle. In the course of this week, we've kind of touched on a few of these very briefly. So you should have at least met one other believer here today who also likes to travel. On Monday, we started to explore some of our travel hobbies. Wednesday, we started to talk about how to cultivate community and bring people together. And today we kind of touched on the whole entire roadmap. So with that, I would like to introduce you to our Christian Travelers Network membership. So we have 3 primary areas of focus: connection and community, growth and progression, resources, and support. Community and connection. This is each month we host some kind of monthly networking event. We try and change what time zone and what day to accommodate different people. You likely won't be able to make it because we have people from around the world to every single one, but we offer an opportunity for you to do some networking. We also have our platform, which is kind of like a social media tool to help you network. So it offers a series of different resources. You can find friends within the community and network with them. You can message them individually and find communities that share your similar interests. And then, of course, we have our trips as well. Now, in terms of growth and progression, we use the roadmap as a way to help people identify how they're making connections and what their next steps are to continue to progress. We represent that by badges that you can earn, and then we also have a course that helps you intentionally network and outlines what the next steps are. Additionally, we're about to kick off a 45-day challenge starting in the first week of March, which will help you build more connections, because we're actually going to go from once a month to every week having some kind of networking event. And with that, there's time for travel hubs and meetups. Meetups are more like this, where I kind of share information with you. You jump into breakout rooms and then you come back. Travel hubs are more open-ended discussion, where it's just a pure time for networking. If you have questions for me, I'm available then as well. So this is our course. Each of those 6 stages that I outlined has its own mini courses within it. So you can see here, it has a workbook. It has stage 1 has some videos and some tools that you can download as well. Then our resources and support. Each week I send out an email with different resources to help you continue to network. I'm available via email to help you with anything. And then again, our monthly meetups to help you continue to network. Some of the resources that I've shared in the past, I have a lot of different itineraries for countries I'm slowly working my way through, but then there are also different resources that align with what stage of the roadmap you're on. So I think this one is like best practices for creating engaging community event, and just different tools to help you progress. We also have a list of English speaking services and destinations all around the world, in airports, on cruise lines, etc. I encourage you to still vet them, because we obviously haven't been to every single one. but it's a good starting point and springboard for going forward. So in a year, your connections will multiply. And what we've seen is about 4 months in is when, if you've been intentional in showing up and networking with people, that's about the time that you're probably making it to the Wayfarer stage and ready to join a trip and start traveling together. So in a month, you not necessarily in this order, but each week there's something for you: a monthly resource, a monthly meetup, an event that either is led by someone or one you lead, and a resource again that I will share with you. In addition, we're doing our 45-day challenge to help you network. We have the course, and if you join by this Tuesday, my husband and I are doing a year-long trip. And so this Tuesday, we're actually sharing our first Q&A podcast style event. You'll get to ask us questions. We'll record it. It'll get posted to YouTube in about a month. So you get live access into updates about our trip and ask us questions from that adventure. So to be a part of our community, your commitment is to participate and work through the roadmap, intentionally making connections and giving us feedback so we can continue to improve. And our guarantee is love it or leave it. You can cancel at any time. And the cost to be a member is $12 a month, which is a little less than a cup of coffee a week. And when you join, you can do that at christiantravelers.net. You go ahead and create your account, submit your payment. Once your profile is up, I'll send you more information about the welcome call and orientation, and we'll be kicking off the 45-day challenge that first week in March. So the doors are open now until the 28th at 10 p.m. Central Time. And I'm here for any questions you have. So if you're saying I'm on the fence because, either you can go ahead and come off mute or share in the chat, but I would love to answer any questions you have about the membership. And I also want to thank you guys so much for joining us this week. It's been a pleasure to get to know each and every single one of you. Carrie, yes.
Hi. So I have a couple of questions. First of all, where are you at now in your travel?
We are currently in Destin, Florida. Yeah.
Okay, just wondering where you were. Okay, and how many people are currently in the network?
We have about 50 members right now.
Okay.
And so they range from people who've been with us for over a year to within the last 6 months have joined. And yeah.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, thank you.
Any other questions? If not, you can always email me at support@christiantravelers.net with any questions that come up, or just respond to any of my emails. It has been a true pleasure to get to know each and every single one of you this week, and I hope to see you guys in the membership in the coming weeks. If not, I'll see you someday, hopefully in heaven, and thank you guys for joining us. God's blessings.
Thank you.
Bye.